something about America that makes me shout with joy. It's a land of opportunity for every girl and boy. There's something about our president that makes me shout hooray. In America, we all might be the president someday.
Forget. President got a brand new forget. Forget. President.
Imagine it. Give them some of me. Will there be anything else? Will there be anything else? Yeah. T-Fox.
This is not America. Sha la 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 la.
Sisters, niggas, whiteys, don't worry. If there's hell below, we're all gonna go.
Imagine it.
Let's go back to when the power went out, man. We were talking about Hicks.
Yeah.
You guys put Hicks on you thanked him on a CD because you got a hold of one of his cassettes and you enjoyed it. But you guys never actually toured together. But you came close to it.
We planned on it. It was basically a plan we were kind of setting into motion in like mid '93, and talking, and that's when he came down, and that was kind of part of why he was coming down. We're trying to figure out what we were going to do.
Comedians and rock musicians like that, it's a weird combination. Bobcat Goldthwait did a lot of work with Nirvana. He opened up for them. We had him in here, and he told some hilarious stories about them just fucking hucking shit at him, screaming at him, and fucking murder in their eyes.
Yeah.
Get off the fucking stage. Meanwhile, he's friends with them, and they want him to go out there. It's like,
Yeah, like I actually approached David Cross a couple of years ago. Hey man, we're going to do another show. He's, no.
I would say no too.
No.
I wouldn't want to. Yeah, you don't want to eat dick in front of a rock crowd.
Yeah.
It's not
like
the
being
right.
pelted with coins and stuff. It was all.
It's a weird combination. It's like you're not providing them what they're there to see. You've got to turn. I mean, it might work. I've seen guys do it and pull it off, and it can work.
It works with Pussifer.
Yeah.
Because it's just that the nature of that project.
Because it's silly.
It's just that there's just all this different stuff going on. You got film, and you've got video, and you've got animation. And you've got for one tour we had Neil Hamburger opened up for us.
Really?
So,
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's just, and then in the middle of our set he would come out and interrupt and go, I forgot a joke, and then he'd just do, just bum the audience out for a minute and then wander off, and I can take my drink and my chair and sit down in my spot and take up space for us.
I saw Hicks at the Comedy Connection, and I saw him because he was on the Rodney Dangerfield special, and I was a aspiring comedian, so I went to see everybody who was on the Rodney Dangerfield special when they came through town, And Boston was one of those pit stops. It was like Chicago, Boston. There was places where people would come through, and you would guarantee that they would be in your town eventually. And Hicks went up. He went up at the Comedy Connection. Or the first time I actually saw him was at Nick's Comedy Stop. And he went up after this guy was an incredible hack. The guy was like cop, donut jokes, cartoons, smoking pot, and like all the most hackneyed, obvious premises. And he was killing. Audience was filled with idiots. Nobody knew who Hicks was. Me and maybe 50 other comedians in the back of the room. Out of 300 people who were in the audience, place is packed. By 20 minutes into the show, half the people have left. Literally cleared out at least 50%. By the end of it, it was maybe 100 people left. And it was 50 audience members and 50 comedians. And he didn't give a fuck. He never, if one joke would go wrong for me, I would go into a tailspin, I would panic, I would rush my jokes, I would say fuck too much, I would not have any confidence. He's in the middle of this bit about how Satan fucks John Davidson, who, if you don't remember, John Davidson was the host of That's Incredible. was the one of them. It was like the internet before there was the internet. So it's a demon with his thorny cock is fucking John Davidson in the ass, and John Davidson swells up in the off season because he's pregnant with Lucifer's baby, and he shits out Oprah Winfrey or Geraldo Rivera, depending on where Hicks was at. And so Hicks is standing on stage, shitting. So he's pausing, going. I mean, it's fucking minutes, man. Minutes of just straining, and people just getting up and leaving. And he looks up in the middle and goes, "Yeah, this usually clears the room." And we're just crying, laughing, and I got to see him bomb horribly, but yet still kill for 50 to 100 people. And then I got to see him, kill for the whole crowd. But what an interesting guy. It's like he was doing something that nobody else was doing. I mean, he was injecting Noam Chomsky and philosophy and Terence McKenna, and it was like whoa, like what? I didn't even like when I first saw Kinnison was the first time I ever thought I could do comedy. I was like, I saw these guys rolling up their sleeves, talking about, did you ever notice? And it's like, well, I kind of could do that. I guess I kind of could do that if I had to do that. But then I saw Kinnison and fucking screaming, I was married for 2 fucking years! And he was angry, and it was funny, and I was laughing. I was like, maybe there's a comedy for me. Maybe I can find my comedy. Right. And then when I saw Hicks, I was like, oh, this guy just flipped the whole fucking thing on its head. Like now it's it's about formulating a philosophy on life, and that there is a possibility outside of the direction that we're going in, and it is possible for the human beings and the human civilization to rise up and be about love and be about understanding and be about intellectual curiosity and to be free of judgment. I was like, this guy's a fucking comedian? Like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Yeah. Like, it's almost like his jokes were an afterthought to inject his philosophy into the audience.
I think partly, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
But I've loved. I kind of like. I spent a little time in that little comedy world for a while. It was always very inspiring to me to watch comedians like him basically just stick to their guns and finish their act without getting that nervous sweat. I mean, it was always inspiring to see that, and it's always my favorite comedy clubs to go to are the ones that you end up, if you're sitting out front of the Man's Chinese, they give you tickets to go to this free comedy club. Go then, because if it's a good comedian on, you can take bets to see how quickly the room's going to clear, especially if
All right, folks. Here's a guy from Houston, Texas, okay? And he's really far out. In fact, he's so far ahead of his time, his parents haven't met yet. Here he is, Bill Hicks. Bill, hey, baby, here we are.
Thank you. How about it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I'm from Houston, Texas. Thank you. Simply means as a performer, I perform in places you people only see on Rawhide. I actually go to these hillbilly podunk hellholes such as Oklahoma. Thank you very much. A veritable entertainment mecca. The only state Arkansas can make fun of. When you got Arkansas ragging your ass, you're pretty low down in the food chain, I think. Here's a quick impression of Oklahoma, those y'all never been. That was inside the club I was working. In Oklahoma, I think the Marlboro man is a pussy. Played a town there called Enid, Oklahoma. Town is so small, in hotel rooms, you got to push 9 to get an outside line. I pushed 9 and got the Elmer Dinkley residence. Hello? Who's this? Elmer Dinkley, you just called my house. Your phone number is 9? Yeah, my cousin's is 23. I had to write that one down. Wrote it on my forehead. I keep calling 32. They're nice people. They're just from Oklahoma. I had a guy come up to me after the show. Could have been that same guy, Elmer, I think. Came up very excited. He goes, "Hey, man, you crack me up." I was laughing something fierce. I'd like you to meet my wife and sister. And there was one girl standing there. Worked on Hollywood Boulevard at a movie theater place that played nothing but horror movies. Frightening, the people that went to those things, man. They're scarier than the goddamn movies. You could hear stuff in that audience like, "I remember when I cut off a head." Am I in your way? Thank you very much. Thank you. So I smoke. How many smokers we got here? Smokers. Yeah. How many non-smokers? Non-smokers. Woo! Bunch of whining maggots you people are. Non-smokers don't know the meaning of life till you start coughing up brown chunks of lung on your pillow in the morning. When you start coughing up Smurfs, life takes on a whole new fucking meaning. There is good news for smokers. I'm sure y'all have noticed. Surgeon General's warnings are different on the sides of each pack. That's pretty cool. Mine say, Surgeon General's warning, cigarette smoking may cause fetal injury or premature birth. Hey, fuck it. Just don't get the ones that say lung cancer, you know? It is your body, you should shop around, I think. I can live with low birth weight, you know? I think that's nice. The cigarette companies come out with different types of diseases. You find the one you can live with, continue to smoke. It's like, what are you smoking, Tom? Throat polyps. I'm gonna stick with my yellow fingernails, buddy. Thank you. I can live with yellow fingernails. I know guys do take breakups hard. I was reading about Vincent van Gogh. You know what he did? Cut off his ear, sent it to the girl that left him. Yeah. Damn, Vince. You sure she's the one? Vince, think about it. Vince is going, what? Was that Susie? Did she call back? What? Can't talk to Vince no more, man. So don't get better. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Go ahead.
kid.
Imagine it. Give them some of me. Will there be anything else? Will there be anything else?
Say again. I wonder where the foe of friend. I say again. I wonder where the foe of friend. I say again. I wonder where the foe of friend. Move it. Get on out of here. We don't need you here anymore. Yeah. Dad, dad, dad. 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 I wonder where the foe of friend.
Something about America that makes me shout with joy. It's a land of opportunity for every girl and boy. There's something about our president that makes me shout hooray. In America.